friend. My name is Chani. I'm excited. I have a sugar capybara here. Thank you for listening me. Goodbye.
Every morning, before dawn breaks, my dad wakes up quietly, slipping out of bed to begin the day for us all. While the house is still wrapped in the silence of early morning, he heads to the kitchen and starts preparing breakfast. The faint sounds of him moving about in the kitchen, the clinking of pans, the soft rustling of bags and bowls, are the sounds that gradually bring the household to life, although he always does it with a light touch, as if not wanting to disturb anyone. Each item he prepares holds the unmistakable care he puts into it. Whether it's a warm bowl of oatmeal, a freshly cut fruit, or toast laid out neatly on a plate, every piece is prepared with intention. He doesn't rush through it either. Instead, he seems to approach it as something that requires the same attention as any task he might do during the day. I think, in his quiet way, this is how he expresses his love. Without words, just actions that speak louder. When breakfast is ready, he comes to our rooms to wake us up, one by one. My dad has a special way of calling us in the morning, one that has become so familiar it's comforting. He never raises his voice or rushes us out of bed. Instead, he calls softly, gently coaxing us out of sleep. I'm usually the first to wake, but my younger brother is different. He loves his sleep, and no matter how many times my dad calls, he'll still be buried under his blankets, with his eyes tightly shut, refusing to budge. Dad, however, never shows any sign of frustration. He simply sits down by my brother's bed, gently patting him and softly encouraging him until he finally stirs. It's this patience and quiet presence that really show my dad's character. He understands that waking up is hard for my brother, so he doesn't force him. Instead, he helps him wake up in a way that feels safe, calm, and supported. When we're all finally gathered around the breakfast table, he makes sure each of us has what we need. He serves my younger brother with extra care, feeding him each spoonful of food and encouraging him to eat. My brother is sometimes picky and doesn't want to eat much in the morning, but Dad takes his time, talking to him and explaining why a good breakfast is important. He tells him how it's good for his health, how it helps him stay strong and energetic for the day ahead. His words are simple, but they carry a quiet conviction, and I can tell that it's not just breakfast to him, it's his way of caring for us, of making sure we're ready to face whatever comes our way that day. When my brother inevitably pushes his food away or frowns at a certain dish, Dad doesn't react with annoyance. Instead, he gently encourages him again, with that endless patience and calm tone. He'll even try different approaches to get my brother to eat, sometimes making a game of it, other times simply reassuring him until he takes another bite. And eventually, my brother will eat, not just because he's hungry, but because he can feel the love and care in every spoonful. For Dad, these mornings are a way of being present for us, without ever needing to say it out loud. He just quietly guides us, providing the warmth and stability that we've come to depend on. And he doesn't hurry through his own meal either. He sits with us, waiting until everyone is done. His eyes, soft but steady, watch over us like a gentle anchor, reminding us that we're always safe with him. Even in the smallest gestures, like the way he hands us a glass of milk or nudges the fruit bowl closer, he is teaching us something. Through his actions, he is showing us what it means to care deeply for someone, to make sure they're well, even when they're unaware of all the thought that goes into it. He's teaching us that love doesn't always need words, that it can be something as simple and steady as a morning routine. So each day, I carry with me the memory of Dad's quiet mornings, the calm, caring presence that envelops us and gives us strength for the day ahead. And each morning, I'm reminded of how lucky we are to have him, of the love that fills our home in the simplest and most beautiful ways. His love, patient and steadfast, is the foundation on which we build every new day.